Each year at this time, a very important event is held in our area. It is a service of healing and remembrance of the Lattimer Massacre. The Lattimer Massacre took place back on September 10th of 1897 in Lattimer, Pennsylvania. Today, I am very pleased to be joined by a native of Lattimer, Father Anthony Generos, who is a pastor of Most Precious Blood Church in Hazleton and also Queen of Heaven Parish. And he is also a member of the Hazleton Ministerium Association. Father Generos, it's a pleasure to talk with you again. I know this event is especially important to you. You're from Lattimer, and you don't want people to forget what happened on that horrific day back in 1897.
Indeed, and this is the 125th anniversary of that occurrence. The Hazleton area is replete with all kinds of happenings. This particular one is significant in as much as it involves the history of the area during its coal mining experience in the latter part of the 19th century, when a lot of immigrants from the Eastern and Southern European continent came to this country hoping for better dreams and finding work in the mine fields of this particular area. And it is particularly important to me. I have reason to believe that, excuse me, some of my ancestors were at least at work in the Lattimer mines on that day. So I've been raised in the tradition. It used to be a Catholic tradition to remember that day with a Catholic Mass on the site of the monument in the entrance of Lattimer Mines. And so I kind of grew up on this, and we've picked it back up with my return to the area 10 years ago already now, and done it with the ministerium. And that's important too, because not all of the people who were involved in that tragic event were Catholics.
We lost 19 miners that day. So tell us a little bit about what happened.
The mines were operated in a particular sort of fashion that was not union representative for the people who labored there. And during that time period, there was a lot of consternation between the labor and the people that owned and operated the mines in the greater Hazleton area. The thing that I think set this particular event off was around the idea that the mule boys, the boys who took care of the mules, who literally brought the mine cars out of the mines with the coal loaded in them, were asked to come to work early and stay late without pay. And of course, their parents were motivated to seek, justification, wages. And so they began a protest march in Harwood, in the Harwood mines, and to take that protest to the Lattimer mines, because the same owners owned both locations. People need to have a familiarity with the area. Harwood is probably on the southwestern end of the city of Hazleton, and Lattimer is on sort of the northeastern side of the town. And so they began a peaceful protest, marching only under an American flag, and a posse of the sheriff in Luzerne County met them at the entrance of the town of Lattimer. And one thing led to another. A gunfire erupted, and as you pointed out, 19 people were killed that day, and scores of others were wounded. We remember it because someone once said, if you forget history, then you're doomed to relive it. And the bottom line is that exploitation is a part of the human experience, no matter what age we live in. And so remembering the past in the present helps us plot the future for generations to come.
This event, again, is happening on Sunday, September 18th. I know the anniversary is the 10th, but it's on the 18th at 3 p.m. at the monument at Lattimer. The public is invited to come out and remember what happened. So as you said, Father, history does not repeat itself.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Remember, in an emergency, our emergency room is the safest place to be.